This is me, and this is Phil Johnstone, co-pilot
on the ship of fools.
Phil plays guitar and plays keyboards and is Prince Anxious in the organisation.
She's the girl of my dreams, she's the girl of my mind. She's playing me for a fool cause she's a hurting kind.
I think with Manic Nirvana and all the work that's been done in the last 18 months, the whole mood and temperament of the group has been forged as a group situation. Whereas in the beginning with Now and Then, Phil and I more or less commandeered the whole project ourselves. And as time went on, it became obvious and natural with the kind of contribution that everybody else was making that the thing take its natural course. And now it's a real, it's a five-man Robert Plant.
Black hair moving over me. About love, let's talk about love, let's talk about love, let's talk about alright, I got my eyes on you.
Now and Then was very cold and clinical in a way. It's because it was the first time that Robert and I have worked together.
I think we were quite nervous too.
Oh yeah.
During that thing.
Definitely, especially when Jimmy was there.
On waves of love, my heart is breaking. And stranger still, my self-control I can't rely on anymore.
I discovered Howling Wolf through a rather odd sort of direction. Manfred Mann on their first album had Smokestack Lightning was the first track.
The Wolf his personality and his presence was so overpowering that he did frighten a lot of people. He carried with him an aura which, whether it was intentional or not, made people very uncomfortable. And he was really the last echo of deep blues. He played a lot of songs which were on one chord, which basically started the career of people like Clapton and Zeppelin, all the How Many More Years and Spoonful and all that sort of thing. And he really is the touchstone which allows you to get into where all that blues comes from. And even on Anniversary, on Manic Nirvana, it's there, that blue thing. But it's not fake blue, it's deep blue.
Back to my loving ground, oh no, oh no.
I was at the school which was incredibly straight and academic, but the art school around the corner was where it was all happening. So you could skin up in the common room and listen to John Lee Hooker and listen to Crawling King Snake, Blind Lemon Jefferson playing Black Snake Moan, and and then you go back and do a double period of physics, which is of no significance at all to me. Last night I saw Jim Capaldi, who used to play with Winwood, and all the Traffic Gang, way back, and it was marvelous to touch on that whole. It was more than just music. It was a society, it was a culture, it had its own, not rules, but it had its own hierarchy, the King Beatniks. That's where it all came from. I've been in emotional purgatory so many times, self-appointed. I applied for the post and got it.
It doesn't make it comfortable to listen to, though.
I get bags under my testicles, under my eyes, from this life. But it's silly, really, because a lot of people do who don't sing songs. They must be full of lyrics on a Friday playing playing cards. Jason went to bed before the speeches because he had a bit of a tiff with the father-in-law, but we managed to he got his boots off by the time I got in the room, and he was just about to ruffle up all the towels and undo all the soap. I carried the common law wife over the threshold out of the hotel. Well, I do hope you watch this, gal. Bring me fresh horses, let me ride the wild beat women in houses. I can't deal with their heat. They seek salvation. I'm not sure that it's theirs anymore. Just the same old pop drivel, except for I live it. 10 men of standing with their backs to the wall shrink from the knowledge they throw gold in a hole. What's really sad now is they don't mind at all. People will buy peace with a woman. People will do anything just for peace. I like to go, and I live in my car. Because of it. Again, for the third time in 2 bloody years.
Oh, let's talk about love. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about love. Alright, alright, alright. I got my eyes on you. Alright, alright, alright. I got my eyes on you.
I was part of a great select load of people who actually made some rules way back, and I don't have to keep on recreating the same old crap time and time again. I've got to go out and explore, otherwise this is a job. And I'm very proud of all the things I've done. And if I only wanted to breed off commercial success, I might actually consider joining with other people and making a hell of a lot more money than I can ever make now, and being adorned and festooned with all sorts of gratuities for the next 18 months. But that stinks.
She's a girl in my dreams. She's a girl in my mind. She's flavorful of food.
It beats getting up and going to work.